You know, thanks for stopping by. Today we're talking about the TikTok ban thing going on in the United States right now. I currently stay in Europe, but I just want to touch that subject a little bit. You know, just to say some certain things about it, because it seems like it's gonna happen. That's what been reading in the news. It seems like it's gonna happen. I think it's on Sunday or something, which is kind of crazy actually, because it says TikTok prepare to shut down app in the US on Sunday. The source says that Supreme Court decides to ban, TikTok because they can buy it from China or something. This is actually really weird because every time it just feels like people are successful at something or people are doing well at something, the government just shuts it down. It's crazy because every time they say, "Oh, it's a freedom of speech. It's a freedom of speech. You can do what you want," but then when people say stuff on a particular application, they cancel your channel or they block your means of profit or something. Because the government right now can see, they can literally see people are really happy. TikTok is making a lot of people happy. It's making people profit. People are making mad money on it. People are profiting a lot from it. The government are not happy with it. The US government don't like it. And I won't be surprised if European ban it too, because they do everything the US wants. But it's really crazy though. Because things that give people joy, they just take it. And also you gotta understand, people are making a lot of money from this thing. Especially TikTok. It's so hard to grow YouTube. Trust me, YouTube is like, for you to be successful in YouTube, you gotta do that thing for a very long time. But on TikTok, you can literally be successful overnight just from one, just posting or from one viral video or something. So the government banning this thing in the United States is just like trying to make people poor to me. It's just like they're trying to bring people to live on the street again. And I know a lot of people will say, "Oh yeah, why can't they just get a job?" Yeah, but people live already comfortable. You know, people make a lot of money from this application. People are they're paying their rent with this application. Yeah, there's a 9 to 5 job, but some people need financial freedom. Some people don't like to work 9 to 5. Everyone cannot do everything. Like the same thing. We can't all do the same thing. Some people love the grind of the 9 to 5. Some people you can tell them to go on social media, they would not be on social media. It's just not their thing. And there's a part of other people where that's all they're good at. They know how to make content. They know how to create shit. They're just good at it. So I don't like this comparison of, "Oh yeah, just go get a job." True, you can just go get a job, but people are good at what they're good at. We're not equal. We can't do the same thing. And TikTok is part of this reason why so many of these people are successful. I'm not successful on it. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, but most people make money by selling stuff or being creative or advising you about stuff or training or gym or something. They're just good at something on it. Some people are super awkward. They can be a fitness coach and talk to people in person, but they can do that through cameras. So this TikTok ban thing is going to be a huge blow. a huge blow to a lot of American citizens because most people are going to be broke very soon if TikTok is banned for real. Most people are going to lose a lot of money if TikTok's banned for real. And even the small, creators, the small creators, the creators that just coming out, they're going to lose a lot of money too because this is all they're living for. They just want to be successful in that thing. They've invested a lot of time and effort and stuff on it. So you banning this thing, it's just bad. It's just bad. So I just don't get it. Like, if you can't buy it from China, why don't you just find a way to partner with them? Because I also heard them saying something like, "Oh, they're stealing all our daughters and shit." What daughters? These people can't even afford to eat. You think they care about daughters? These people can't afford to pay their rent. You think they care about daughters? The only people worry about daughters is the government. They can protect their security. I don't know. What does that got to do? What does that got to do with the citizens? Citizens don't care. Most of them don't even have money in their bank account. You think they care about daughters? No, they absolutely do not care about daughters. So this TikTok ban thing. It just feels like a government way of making people poor. It's like you just don't want people to be happy. It's like they're just mad. People are really happy because that application has really made people happy. So many people don't even use cable anymore. So many people don't even use cable no more because they're just on TikTok. You want a news, TikTok. You want this, TikTok. You want an advice, TikTok. Everything is just on TikTok now. And United States is one of the biggest. I think TikTok make a lot of money from the US, and the US know that. So that's why they're trying to get rid of it. So you gotta sell that shit, or we're gonna ban it because they're trying to take. It's a power move. It's a power move. And the United States government don't even care about their own citizens. They're just trying to step on people's throats and do whatever the hell they want to do. This is not fair. And maybe it's our time for a lot of people to stand up and be like, maybe there's a protest or something. I don't know. It's the only way you can make it not get banned, I guess. Because most of the time, if the government say they're going to do this, they're probably going to do it. There's nothing you can do about it. But to be honest, it's not fair. A lot of people make their livelihood from it. A lot of people make money from it. A lot of people are happy with it. It helps with their depression. It helps with their life. It helps with a lot of things. Some people feed their family with it. Some people, help their child with it. Some people help people with it. It's not even the money aspect now. Some people are like therapists on it, which has helped a lot of people. Some people create content like gym stuff that has helped a lot of people, or maybe heart stuff that has helped a lot of people, programming stuff, or trading stuff that has helped a lot of people, and they're just taking it away. People gotta protest that. If people don't protest, it's just gonna go, and that's it. And I understand people are trying to hop on red notes or whatever it's called, but that thing is just Chinese. You don't even know what's on it because most of the time it's not even in English. So TikTok is like the best application for a lot of US citizens. So the government taking it away is just not fair. It's just bad. This is just bad. Sometimes if you're going to make a decision as a government, you gotta understand you got citizen. You gotta understand. Yeah, you say you want to protect your daughter, but these people don't care about their daughter. These people don't give a shit about their daughter. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just, and also it's just every time it feels like the government is just trying to keep us poor. We go to work, they take 50% of your shit. Oh, it's tax. You gotta pay tax for this and pay tax for the food and pay tax for your car, pay tax for this and that. Things you've already paid for, you still gotta pay tax on it. It's just like they're not trying to make people happy. It's like they're just trying to make people sad for their own benefit. Because most time when they make this decision, they don't think about nobody. They just make the decision and that's it. I hope it don't come to Europe because Europeans don't protest at all. They just going accept that because most Europeans don't use TikTok. Most people who use TikTok is in the United States or maybe the country it's from, China or something. But most of the time, people don't use TikTok in Europe. The biggest market for TikTok is US, Canada, UK, or something. So the US know exactly what they're trying to do. They know that's the biggest market is the United States. So if they can cut that off, it's gonna make them want to sell it. Well, this Chinese dude is not playing. He said he ain't selling it because that's what they do all the time. United States is, oh, you don't want to sell it? We're gonna ban that shit, which is not fair, but that's US for you. Anyway, guys, whoever is on TikTok is gonna get affected by this in the United States. You know, I hope you know your life gets better. I hope you do well after that. I'm sure y'all gonna move on with it. We human, we survive. That's what we do. We always find a way to keep surviving and keep evolving and surviving. So even if TikTok you leave the United States today, people are gonna find something to do. We always find something to do. But at the end of the day, you know, I wish you guys good luck in the United States with that, or y'all can just move to Europe and continue your stuff. You don't have to be in the United States. You can always go to a different country. You can go to Africa. You can go to Asia. You can come to Europe, go to Russia, whatever you want to go. So at the end of the day, you don't have to be in that country. You can move. I'm sure you've got some money on that app. You can move to Europe here, just like I did. So guys, this is just what I gotta say about this topic. If you got anything to say, you can put in the comment section. And thanks for stopping by.